Hello, my name
Hello.
is and I'm one of the GPs here. Could you tell me your name, please?
My name is Malcolm.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Malcolm. I'm still not begun. Nice to meet you, Mr. Malcolm. What's brought you here today?
Well, I think I've broken my leg, doctor, and I'm
Oh,
here to have a plaster cast on.
okay. Well, sorry to hear that. It must be painful,
It
isn't
is,
it?
it is, it hurts, yes.
Okay, okay, okay. Could you tell me when it happened?
This morning I was doing some weights in the gym, and then I always do that every day.
Okay.
But suddenly I was distracted by one of my friends, and I dropped one of the weights on my foot, and it started to hurt very bad.
Okay, okay. Did it bleed?
No, it didn't. No, but it was a big one. It was a 20 kilogram one.
Oh, okay.
Uh, yeah, and then I took a paracetamol. Didn't help, so that's why I'm here to have a cast.
Okay. Did good things in presenting here. Tell me, is there any bruising there?
Uh, yeah, a little bit of bruising down on my foot. Yeah, on the bottom of the foot.
Okay. Could you move
Yeah,
your foot properly? Could
pardon
you
me.
move it? Could you move your foot properly?
Yes, but I cannot walk on it. It's the whole foot is hurting, so I try to avoid putting any pressure on it.
Okay. May I take a look at it?
Yes, sure, of course.
Thank you. Okay.
And yeah, I did an X-ray as well. So what is the result of the
Oh,
X-ray?
okay, okay. Could I have a look at it?
Yes,
Um,
sure. Yeah, it's there.
Thank you. So,
Okay.
okay. Honestly, according what your X-ray showed, it's it's just your little toe, which is broken. That's not your fault, and I don't think that you need any cast because it tends to recover by itself. Is that all right?
No, but it's hurting. It's but, I had I have a broken wrist a while back, and then I had to put it in cast, and it helped actually when I had the plaster on. Then it stopped hurting. So I think,
Okay.
yeah, I think I need to put a plaster cast on.
Okay, I can take your point. I know, well, as you said, you've got a experience of, you've got a history of broken wrist, but this is different, you know. It's just your little toe, and it doesn't need to be placed in cast because cast can even make things worse.
Does
It
it?
can restrict the mobility and it can cause
Right.
some atrophy of other muscles. Okay,
What is
what do
what
you
is a
think?
what is atrophy, doctor?
Well, it can make your muscles become weak and with less strength, and can prevent them from working properly. Okay, do you know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Well, what do you think? Do you think that? Um, uh, just tell me why you are concerned that you need casts for little toe.
Well, it's because I it worked for my wrist, and I thought maybe because it's a fracture, so I need to have a cast on. Because it
Okay.
hurts. It hurts really badly.
Okay, yeah, I can appreciate your feeling, but as I said, it's just your little toe, and it doesn't need cast. It would be very helpful if you just keep it elevated
Mm.
and apply some ice on it to reduce its inflammation, and also you need to rest yourself and avoid activity that makes it worse. Is that all right?
Okay.
Okay.
And
And mhm.
what else? What else can we do, doctor?
The thing that could be helpful is that you can use crutches to take pressure off your foot,
Okay.
and and also the thing that would be helpful is splint. It can have a splint, and it can fix your little toe and can be very helpful.
Okay.
What do you think? Do you
Okay.
think that
That's
it
good.
can help you?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, doctor.
And great. Thank you.
Thank you. That's good. No, it's okay. It was good. Okay. Right. How does that feel?
I think I could be better, but that was,
Um,
my structure was good. Yeah,
yep. So what score would you give yourself?
7.
Okay. Or maybe more. Okay. So what went well?
Uh, rapport and
Okay.
information gathering. I've got some problem with trunk and checking again, I think. Yeah.
Mm, okay.
And
Um,
and also the ice. Ice court is concerned directly.
did you check? You did actually. Later, you said, "Why do you think a plaster would help you?" And I said, "Because it helped with my wrist." But what you can say is actually that is different because the wrist is in the middle of your limb, but the toe is at the end of the limb. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, you did. You checked the ice, and you explored it. You did that well. I don't think there was any problem with that. But you didn't actually, in the first place, did you say what you have done for it?
No.
Okay, well, that's something you could say. What did you do uh, mm, to make it better? And I could say, well, I rested, I put an ice pack on, and I took some paracetamol. And then you say, okay, that you've done the right things. Good. And then I think in giving information, you could actually do it in a more systematic way and more like a list very quickly. So what you can do is to rest and put an ice pack on, rest, raise, and put an ice pack on, and then it gets better on its own. Um, we cannot put it is not recommended to put a plaster on. Okay, that was something you said. You should or again, I'm not sure what you said, but what we normally say is it is recommended. Okay, it means that I'm not saying it, or it is not recommended. Uh, you can say a plaster is not recommended for toes because it interferes with mobility. Also, it causes muscle wasting. So instead of atrophy, you can say it causes muscle wasting. Okay. Um, Also, you said, do you know what it means? Uh, we don't want that. Okay. No, we don't want this. Well, do you know what it means? Well, I'm not stupid. I know what it means. Okay. So
Okay.
you just say, is that okay? Is that all right? Are you with me? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you can say, are you with me? Or is that all right with you? Uh, Is that okay? So, yep. I think you did very well. Basically, what we want to do is to establish why the patient is here. The patient is here for a plaster. Does he need it? No. And you need to explain why he doesn't need it. That's it. And you kept your time. Actually, you were short probably 10-15 seconds, but that was good. I think it was much better than the 2 previous consultations. Yes, questions.
Um, could I ask why you're concerned that you need a cast in the at the first time when for instance the patient say that I'm here to take a plaster or take a cast. I asked directly that why do you think that you need a cast? Oh,
Well,
no.
that would be confrontational. That would be taken as, but if you ask directly about expectation or ice, okay, uh, early, too early, it makes the patient feel that they are confronted. Okay. So, suppose I say, well, yes, I'm here to have a cast, and you say, why do you think you need a cast? So, well, okay. So it's confrontational, so that you haven't connected yet. But when you connect with the patient, when you examine, when you consider all the sides, then the patient starts to trust you, and they don't think that you are confronting them. Actually, because you are empathized, you've showed that you care. Okay. The answer is no. And we don't ask the patient what is your concern. Um, for example, do you see my page or
No.
no? I'm not sharing. Oh, sorry.
No.
I apologize.
No
Uh,
worries.
have you been iced? Well, uh, okay. Uh, well, I've been iced. Dude, you've just been iced. You've been iced. So it means, well, we have something in medicine as well. I mean, it's an expression, but then they say, have you ever been iced by a doctor? Okay. So this is a joke. This is um, uh, by a junior doctor. Okay. Uh, so that's a joke. Um,
Okay.
so
So the
uh,
patient actually know about it.
it's a joke. It's a joke now.
Yeah.
So we don't actually say what is your idea, what is your consent, what is your expectation. Um,
Okay.
okay. What is that? It's a joke. It's a joke itself.
Yeah.
BMJ. Okay, I've been at the receiving end of. What the hell is that? Okay, leave it. But yeah, you can you can read that later. It says uh, yeah, in doctor-patient communication review. I've been at the receiving end of you're the doctor, you call me, you tell me, and I certainly didn't ask to be iced. Should we drop the term junior doctor? Okay. Well, anyway, right. So uh, yeah, the answer to your question is no. We don't do that. We don't. That would be confrontational. The patients wouldn't like that. Right. What you did was good, I think. Um, Everything was good. You did chunking and checking, not enough, but and then you said, "Do you know what it means?" No, we don't want that. We say, "Are you with me?" And not asking directly, too early. Um I think it was probably 8 or 9 out of 10. I don't think it was 7. It was better than the two previous ones. Uh, okay.